We got some special people who are joining us. Venchi's here. Natalie was here. Hannah was here.
Hello.
Margaret's coming over. All right. So let me just get our notes up here so I can catch what's going on. But hey, I just want to say thank you for joining us in the gathering so far today, and it's meant a lot to even just hear how people are reacting to what's going on and in their lives, and how God's been present, and maybe even some prayers for peace. So we've got our Instagram live started over here. This is Hannah. This is Natalie. This is Vivenchi. We're on camera right there. Yeah. Hi, Mark and Michelle. We love you guys. It's good to see you. Slasutas family. We have a comment here. I would love to play electric guitar like you all.
Yes, you do.
But the only musical instrument I can play right now is the radio. Can you hear me? I am what's happening right now. Hannah said, I can't hear what's happening. It's just us. We're what's going on. So you're good. You're good. If anyone has questions, we've got questions, throw them in here. But hey, listen, we got something really special. We've got actually some tracks. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sorry.
I will not be amplified. So we have lots of things going on in the room around us, and we are like little butterflies flitting about with our attention. So you got to lean in and listen to me.
Okay.
So we're actually got some snippets of the new EP that we're going to be sharing with those who are watching online. So does anybody have a request of which song to play first? And you have microphones. They will hear you.
What child is this?
What child is this? Okay. All right, Keenan, can you cue up a section of the song, What Child Is This? This is a traditional carol, but this is our arrangement of it. Yeah, that's the camera we look at. All right, here it is. Let's play. Okay. All right. So we can't hear the song, but we know Keenan's got it playing for you guys. I just ended. Okay, thank you, Keenan. So that's a little taste of What Child Is This? Okay, so Natalie is the one who chose that tune.
Yes.
What's playing for us in the room right now?
Oh.
So why do you love that song? I'm curious.
I
What?
didn't say I love it.
Oh.
I love
You don't
all
love it?
Well, no, I can't. It's like children. Can you only pick one favorite?
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? Like, I love all of them, but you asked which
What
one
do you
to play
love about
first.
it? What do you love about that song?
I like the process that we went through in trying to figure out, like, the vibe, because it went through some different transitions. Like,
yeah.
even the riff that, like,
Yeah, that's right.
that's happening. It's like it started one way and then it went another way, and I think I probably also really like it because you let me play drums when we were.
That's right. That's right. When we were demoing this song, What Child Is This? Natalie actually played the drums so that I could play the guitar, so we could catch the riff, and she did a great job.
I remember that.
It was good. I can't fully. My memory's horrible, but from what I remember, you did some stuff just like in the moment. I was like, oh, that's a cool idea. And I picked up on it, and we ended up recording it that way.
Yeah,
so
I've never played drums since.
you helped arrange the drum parts.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yay, drumming.
Okay, we got a question from Chaplin. What does EP mean? Does anybody know? This is like music trivia. Does anyone know?
Question.
Jeff told me once and I forgot.
Oh, Hannah?
One of the seniors told me that it's an extended play.
Yes. Extended play. So,
that a senior year.
Yes.
well, this is the thing. Back in the day, records were LPs, EPs, or singles. So long
plays
play,
LP.
extended play, or singles. So the originals were like singles. You would buy a single song, and then extended play was like a few songs, and then you could flip it over. So there you go. Chaplin, I hope that helps. So it's language that's lasted in the music industry for a long time, and we just borrow it from the actual recording industry. I'm in the online chat room.
She knew that. She knew that. I know she knew that. It was just a mishap.
All right, yes, Noise has it. Extended play, yes. Noise, you get bonus points. There you go. All right, so does anyone have a suggestion for the next song? What song should we do next? In the mic.
Oh, let's do Gloria.
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 All right, we're going to cue up Gloria. This is a take on Angels We Have Heard on High. So, ready, Keenan? Roll it when you're ready. All right, here we go.
Oh, you listen to one of the tracks?
All right, Keenan, let's just pause. Let's pause that track for a second. Pastor Jonathan, give Pastor Jonathan a mic.
Yes.
Pastor Jonathan, any thoughts on the new songs or anything?
I was listening to them this morning. I didn't realize it was out like early. I thought it was at noon today.
No, it's at midnight.
I
Yeah.
know. Well, I went online when I was sitting in the back listening to you guys. I love the new tracks, guys. You guys took like some songs too that are so iconic. I didn't think you could remake them fresh again, but What Child Is This? You guys did a fantastic job with. They were all good. The kids choir too. How
Yeah,
can
it's
you
pretty
beat
sweet.
that? I
Yeah.
just love it. It's so nice. But the new song you guys sang, that has legs.
Yeah.
That'll travel outside of Christmas, I can tell. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Really well done.
Yay. Thank you. Bye. Awesome. Okay. I'm sorry, Keenan. Are you able to cue up Gloria again? And yeah, let's do it. So we're going to have to start from the top. But let's listen to it again. So this is Gloria, Angels We Have Heard on High. And we're going to hear a few moments of that song.
Nothing.
Okay, go. Sweet. Okay, so that clip just ended. Okay, a couple of things. We got a question here. Will the songs be available for purchase? So I'm assuming you mean like a physical album, like a CD.
It's okay.
Right now, we have no plans to print it, just because that industry has changed a lot, and with streaming and digital downloads and stuff, that's where we're going to be focusing on. But hey, like if you want to start a petition, honestly, let us know if you're really interested. We just weren't sure if we should make that investment up front, but yeah, it's good. That's good feedback. Noise has a couple comments. She loves the arrangement, or he loves the arrangement, and the lyrics sound amazing to this song. That's cool, and the beat. So we have another setup from Chaplin. I need someone to answer these questions for me. What songs are on the album? apparently Margaret's answered this one.
Hope Has Come. What Child Is This? And Gloria.
Yeah,
Gloria.
yeah, that's right. You win a candy. And how do we get the album? Actually, if Roseanne, if you're still there, Roseanne's not feeling well today, so I totally get it. She's not. But if you can post a link to that music, the music link, that would be awesome, and we'll get that to you. You can click on that. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. It's on YouTube Music and YouTube. It's on like Deezer and Napster and all the digital platforms. Yeah, Napster still exists.
Really?
Yes. Did you know that?
No.
LimeWire, I can't remember, probably. Okay, we've got an awesome question. Hannah, I want you to try this one, okay? How long did it take to write and produce Hope Has Come?
Was it? You guys started it. Natalie and Matt started it in 2020.
Actually, okay, hang on. Natalie, you answer this one, and then I've got a follow-up for you.
Okay.
Okay, so how long did it take to write and produce Hope Has Come?
Okay, so to write it was like a few minutes at the piano. But this is back in 2020, like November of 2020.
That's what I thought. 2020, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
November of 2020. And then, yeah, so what are we, 2023 now? So 3 years to the production part, I don't know how long exactly, but
Yeah.
I know that's a process in itself.
Well, we recorded the bass tracks, like the basic tracks,
Yeah.
in June.
In June of this year.
So from June until
yeah.
November. Yeah.
Oh, maybe July. June?
July?
June. It was June because I think I was away in July. So we did it before I went on.
I was a volunteer. I was a volunteer at the time.
No. This was
Wait.
this was this year.
This is
This year. Yeah, we're remembering. So share your memory, Venchi.
Which
Last
one?
summer, you were an intern.
Yeah, and we had another arrangement, another version of. Sorry, I'm gonna hold it. Another version of the bridge that we're not gonna share because we might use it one day.
That's true. Actually, it felt like it was a different song, so we ended up like taking it out, keeping it for
Yeah.
later.
And it was actually at Matt's house, where we completed the lyrics.
Right? When was that? Was
and that's
that
actually
May?
where we cut off the bridge.
We rewrote it,
We
right?
completely took off the bridge there,
that
and
was
we're
it. That was
yeah.
in May.
Sorry, we rewrote the verses and rewrote. So even though like 2020 is when it started, it's been workshopped over the past 3 years. It wasn't just
totally.
like sitting like so.
I have like 8 versions of
yeah,
the
me
song.
too. There's like Google Drives of different versions of it, but yeah, we kept going back and forth, changing the melody a little bit, changing the key, even changing the tempo, changing the beat. So it's been massaged for 3 years.
And the opening thing that really like the hook for me musically was you had this piano part.
Yeah,
And then we were writing on it, and you were coming later. So I started playing on guitar, and you showed up. You're like, let's put on guitar. I was like, what?
yeah.
So that's where that riff came from. Is actually the opening riff.
Hope Has Come.
It was actually the piano part. Yeah.
I have.
Cheetah's got a question. Hey, this is Rachita. What's up, Rachita?
I don't know what I'm looking
The one on the stand right in front of
Hi.
us. Yeah.
Okay, I want to know, out of the 3 songs, what each of your favorite is and why, really quickly. Okay, go.
This is really hard, but at least right now, Gloria is my favorite just because of how fun it is, and like I got to play some really fun production. It was a really different arrangement than his usual normal church production stuff, so it ended up being a real fun one. So that's my fave.
My favorite is Hope Has Come. The bridge and like the vibe for the bridge is so good, and and this sounds really okay. I really like What Child Is This, and it's weird because I sing on it, but it's not because but it's because how Natalie sang it, and that's like of the sample of what so the demo of how Natalie sang it. Like so into it. I just like copied. It was so beautiful. So I was like, I really loved how you sang that. Yeah.
Okay. I actually like I don't have a favorite. Sounds like a cop out, but it's not. It's not. Like I have too many. I mean, my name means Christmas, so my name means Christmas. Did you know that? I learned that late in life.
It's Italian.
Yeah, Natale. Natale. You know?
You have to say it like this.
So I kind of like the season. I just love the season. So there's too many, but it depends on the day. So today, Gloria I dig because it's got this the syncopation. I'm in love with
It's got vibes.
I like the vibe to it. And I mean, it depends on the day.
I think my favorite would be Gloria, just because I never recorded ukulele on anything before.
Nice.
So that was
and you
that
came
was
up with that part. It was
Yes.
so fun.
I
That
was-
little lead
yeah.
line in the intro.
I was on a studio session, and then I'm like, I think you told me we needed a lead line.
Yes.
Yes, and
That
then
sounds right. I don't remember that.
and then I was like, okay, let me just do whatever in the key of C, which is really.
It's a really sweet little lead line. It's perfect
Yeah,
on the
so
ukulele. It's
I
awesome.
the first thing that came to my mind is like we just stuck with it.
Yeah.
And then I don't really have a favorite, but that's my favorite one to write.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah. But then it would be Hope Has Come because it's slapping in it.
Yes. I think like that.
When the bass drops, sorry, in Hope Has Come in the bridge. Is it the bridge?
The
Then she does this
octopedal.
bass drop. Yo, I was like, what? It's so the girl is superhuman.
As soon as we finished that take, I got up and I was like screaming. I was like, "Wow!" It was so good.
Hannah.
I like each of them for different reasons. So my favorite one has to be What Child Is This? I don't know. I like the vibe. I like the bass on it.
Yeah.
It was so sick.
That
It-
verse 3 with the like, it's got this
dum,
chugging
dum,
thing.
dum,
Yeah, it's
dum.
good.
Yeah, that one's so fun. So I like What Child Is This overall, but for like, I don't know. I like Hope Has Come because of the song story. I think that it just has so many memories as a team, so it's quite sentimental. What Child Is This? Just because of the drama and the vibe. And What Child Is This? It was fun to write. And so I guess I like it because, well, I sung it, so I really like that song.
I think you just listed all 3 songs.
So
Cheater.
I should really like that song. But also like the kids are in it. And yeah, it has a cool song story. Okay, yeah, no, I don't. Oh, should I say the song story now?
Sure,
Song
go for
story?
it. Yeah.
Okay, so for Gloria, I don't know why you weren't in. You weren't in the building. It was on. Oh, okay. So it was on a Thursday. So Natalie doesn't come into the building on Thursdays, but Matt and Venchi and I were just playing around with a drum loop that Matt just put on.
We just wanted something that had energy, and I was just like,
Yeah.
like it was like I dropped the needle on the right one right away. It wasn't like we went through 8. It was just like that one, and we're like, oh, that's a good vibe.
Yeah. So we had Nat on camera, and we were gathered around the piano. And Matt had his guitar with him. Venchi was like, she was just vibing and like, what are you doing? You were
playing,
playing
like,
the bass.
the
You were
bunch of
playing the
stuff.
bass a bit that day.
I was for What Child Is This, I was on the bass, and then Gloria, I was on the ukulele.
Yeah.
But What Child Is This was really fun to create too, because we were having so much fun.
Yeah. There's a part in the riff where like this is a bit guitar-y, but like we didn't just like play the note. We played the note and then like did a little wah, 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 wah. And every time Venchi and I would giggle. It was like,
Yeah.
fun to play.
Yeah, Gloria. We're on. What are we on? Gloria.
Yeah.
Okay. So Gloria, we were around the piano, and then you were sitting on a box drum. Anyway, I'm rambling, but
Yeah.
there's a question in the chat. Okay.
Okay.
Oh
finish
yes.
it,
Okay,
finish
let
it.
me finish this. So yeah. So Gloria, we wrote it in like less than 45 minutes.
Yeah. That session, like I've been in a bunch of writing sessions, and that one was just like the creative juices were flowing. We got both arrangements done in like 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
And it was, they were really what we based the arrangements on for the final arrangements. So it was really, that was really fun.
Yeah, and I like the how organic Gloria is, because even in the beginning of the song, you got Matt in the back, like the mic picked up his
that little clip right at the beginning is from the demo session.
Yeah, it was. So, yeah, it's all vibes. Everything is just vibes in this album.
I got a question from online. Have you gotten any reviews of these songs yet? You are so generous. I don't know if any publication is even aware of us. But hey, listen, if you want to put out some good words, if you know anybody, you can slip a little name in there. We're down with that. But no, other than people who've listened to it that are friends and family and church family, they've been encouraging. But let us know what your review is.
Technically just got a review. Someone said, "We love the Christmas grunge of What Child Is This?"
Oh, nice.
Grunge is the word. We've actually used that word.
Yeah, and that gives me a good chance to say huge shout out to the man who's running the ones and twos, Keenan. He's back there kind of producing this, and he was playing guitar on all the songs, and he had some great ideas. He actually helped arrange some of the drums too. He had a suggestion for, I think it was What Child Is This? He played a clip of something he thought would work, and we ended up, it's part of what happened on the chorus. So Keenan played some killer stuff. There's a slide guitar part in the background on What Child Is This that adds to that grunge. And I was away on vacation when they recorded all that. I came back and I was like, okay. It's some really great stuff. So shout out to Keenan, and he's probably happy he's not on camera. So he just talked to me about you.
I have a question.
Oh, Margaret has a question.
I don't know if you guys have already talked about it, but what made you guys just choose What Child Is This and Gloria to do recording?
Oh, it's a good question. Okay, I'm gonna go for. I've been talking a lot. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Do you remember, Hannah?
I remember for Gloria, it was just a random like Gloria, because the drum loop was playing.
For
so we
writing,
like,
but why did we choose
why
that
did
song
we choose
to
those
rewrite?
songs? I remember. Okay, so with Hope Has Come, I was like, it would be cool if we had a Christmas song that we could sing like all year round, kind of thing. And so when I came up with the idea, it was like kind of like back pocket, but then we had always been wanting to rearrange a bunch of other and make it a bunch of other Christmas carols and make it like OneChurch.to and so like I think there was like a short list of a bunch of them, and I think that's where we just kind of like was like, okay, well, let's see what we can come up with this one. Not working? Okay, great, next. And then I think like there was a couple that we just landed on, and then that's what like it just evolved from there.
So the way we landed on these two out of that short list was we actually planned all the music sets for Christmas in was it May? Was it February? Like we planned Christmas in February, and that's actually why we were like, okay, well, these two songs are really great, but we don't have any arrangement that feels right. So we had them slotted in, and we're like, hopefully we could come up with something. And then so we sat down in that session, and it just like all flowed. Yeah.
I wanted to say it started with a spreadsheet.
It did. Yes. All you spreadsheet lovers in the chat room, throw the hearts. Throw the hearts.
No, in the spreadsheets, we were going through the songs that we were like, oh, we could use something fresh for these. And then we just gave it that green highlight.
Chat room, we've got our first review from Roseanne. It's A+++++ music. We'll listen again. Thank you, Roseanne.
Thanks, Roseanne.
And Patrick and Rebecca have another question. Can we keep playing these songs even after Christmas? Now, I got to give a shout out to Patrick because he is in our music team. And he was the first guitarist to play Hope Has Come for our gatherings. Yeah. And he killed it.
And What Child?
And What Child, that's right. And What Child too. Yeah. And so good job, Patrick.
Oh, I guess he was kind of like our first review because he threw it in our weekend chat that he loved and vibed with the song.
That's true. Yeah.
So
And like we've said this a couple times, but Hope Has Come. One of the things Natalie said really early when she brought that song, she was like, I really love Christmas and I really love Christmas music and I really hope this song is great for that. But it would be so great if we had a song that was bringing the Christmas vibe but we could sing it all the time.
It does feel like that.
Because sometimes we kind of corner Christmas into like one spot. And so that was something we were keeping in mind. Like, are these lyrics translating? Can we sing them in June still? So that's something, hopefully, Patrick, that's the idea. Yeah. Sweet. Well, okay, Keenan, we've played 2 tracks. Which track have we not played yet? Hope Has Come. Okay, so you guys ready to do a little listen of Hope Has Come?
she had
Oh,
I said the best one. They haven't played the best one. My favorite
Oh, I'm
is
so
Hope Has
sorry.
Come. And I'm not being biased because I love you guys, but it's really because like you can tell that where it came from. That came from like years of like figuring it out, packing it. I've seen you guys like play it again and again, and just like what it ended up with is so proof. Like there's so much proof that God was in it. So I love Hope Has Come. It's really
Nice.
cool. Yeah, I've been re-listening to it.
that's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
that's a perfect setup. Let's listen to Hope Has Come.
My heart, heavy a stone so cold and dark, falling so deep into myself. Still I held out. Your voice whispered a word of hope inside. Dawn breaks the darkness, the ending of my night. Hope has come to us, life for all of us, Emmanuel. Hope has come to us, you are Jesus, Emmanuel, here with Emmanuel.
I'm going to let you say that one that just came up. It's about me and I don't want to. All right. So that's a clip of Hope Has Come. We got a couple memories from Hope Has Come. Benji, you had one.
Hope Has Come was originally called Here With Us.
That's right.
Yes.
And I still call Here With Us often.
The reason why we changed it is because people don't really remember Here With Us in the chorus. They remember Hope Has Come.
Yeah, because it's the
Right,
first line
'cause
on the
it's the first
chorus.
line, yeah.
So
So-
when you like hear the song, like if you go to search
What's that
for
song?
it,
What's that song? The Hope Has Come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Hannah has this mental image about this song.
Yeah, I had when we were writing the song, it was so catchy, and I just had this mental image. I'm talking as if like there's other people, like there's one camera. Yeah, I had this mental image of our church family walking out after hearing this song, and they're just like, they have "Hope Has Come" looping in their heads. You know the song? What's that called? Last Song Syndrome, LSS.
Oh yeah.
I want that for a church family.
There you
It's
go.
an anthem.
It's
Oh,
playing. It's
right
playing in the
now.
room for us right now, so we got the vibe here. Yes, but they're already listening to it, so. They can't. They can hear us. They can't hear the songs we're listening to because they got their own music they're listening to.
Ah.
Yeah. It's on the background. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, there's a comment in here. There's a comment in here for Mr. Matt Smith.
Yeah, I didn't.
He's like, yeah, I don't want to read it. So the fact that, wait, hold on. Christmas, ever since Matt started with OneChurch.to, has been very special, or super special. I remember the first one when we did carols together. This is from the Hong family. He says, so the fact that you put together a Christmas EP is extra, extra special and sounds amazing. Congratulations. He said, going to
I
be
need to
on
print
my
that out.
Christmas
I like hand it to Natalie.
That is so Like, that warms my heart so much. Because when I first started working here, Matt didn't seem to enjoy Christmas as much as he does now. Yeah, I think it was just some trauma from, like, I just guess like the productions that APC would put on. It's really taxing on everyone. That's like that works behind the scenes, and I think it was just like it was a lot over like year after year after year doing that. So like once Matt took on the role to have the burden of like trying to add something fresh every year is a lot, and you've come a long way, sir.
Well, I definitely enjoy Christmas a lot more now.
Yeah.
And
awesome.
I've always loved Christmas, but yeah, it's definitely can be stressful, and there might be a little bit of trauma that we carry from other eras. But you know what? You actually started when I started leading the team, and one of the first things you got thrown into the fire was just getting ready for Christmas. And we did something we called Light of the World. And that was a huge shift for us. Instead of it being like very dramatic and a play with a few songs, it was all about the carols, all about the songs. And we wove a story through the songs. And you helped lead our vocals and our choir into that. And that was such a relief because it was our first big step. Just it wasn't a totally different direction. So that was
the comfortable thing for you, right? Like to do like music oriented thing. Drama is not necessarily your speciality. So being able to like focus on the music and stuff, it would have been more comfortable for you. And
yeah, we relied a lot on volunteers. We have so many great volunteers, and a ton of them were like leading our drama team and stuff like that. And so it was a pile of work. I don't know how they did it. Yeah.
Now you're all about drama.
I'm all about drama.
You just
Hey, I love the arts.
You
I
love
the
the
arts.
theater.
so far from having, Christmas being like a very busy, can be a very stressful time. Yesterday, he was like, "Oh, what day is it today?" He's like, "It's already like a week into Christmas." He's like, "Oh, that means like the season's almost done. I wish it was longer."
It was going so fast, and we worked. Honestly, you're setting me up. This team has worked so hard this whole year to get here, and I was like, we need to pump the brakes, and we need to get to a place where we enjoy the hard work with our church family. We were doing this not just for us; we were doing this for our church family, and I was like, we just need to like slow down and enjoy the moment that we worked really hard for, because they put in a lot. Like the sweat equity is high. And I mean, like, I hope you even online have been experiencing in the room some of the shots, like this whole backdrop. I don't know if you noticed it tied into the album cover, and the artwork for the series we're in. The series name, Pastor Keith collabed from February with us to like design this. The Advent lighting, candles, ideas, like all this. We worked on it as like a whole package, and this whole team has been chipping in like crazy to do it. And Cheetah, you're not people don't think that you're yeah, this is something I love, and you kind of represent the entire staff that aren't on the music team, and that your support for what we did behind the scenes, you carried such a load for us when we are like working on arrangements, working on getting weekends, working on the Christmas party, the seniors hymn sing, all that stuff that we're working on. You made everything leading up to the EP release really exciting for all of us, and actually helped us get the information out. We don't like boosting ourselves that much. So
you guys made it really easy. It was good stuff. You can tell, like I said, like there's so much heart in it, what you guys have created. And I feel like this is just the right time for these songs. Like even though it started, like you started in the pandemic, it makes sense that it's being released now. So yeah, you made it super easy to release it and hype you guys up, but really hype up the music that you guys made and put together. I love it. So it was easy to do it.
Thanks, Rachita. All right, what do we got in here? Oh, earworm. Earworm is another way to say it. The last song syndrome. Earworm. All right. Well, any other thoughts or questions or comments or anything? Anything coming from the social lands? That's all good. So good. They'll catch up. Yeah. We'll send you our videos. Okay, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Have we talked about I said it this morning. I think the song's story, not the amount of time it took to make it, but the actual the reason why I thought of Hope has come, or Here With Us. It was just this idea of celebrating Christmas in a way that that reminds us that like the reason for the birth of Christ was to bring hope to mankind, and then also on a personal level and a very present level. So like in this day and age, that hope is still available to us. So that was like the reason, like that kind of, the idea was kind of just looming in my head to kind of like, if we had a song that celebrated Christmas for what it really is, which is not just the birth of Christ, but like the reason for the birth of Christ, and something that can be sung all year round. So, because like hope is still available to us and here in January, February, March, April, May, June, July. You know what I mean? Like all year round, we still need hope. And times like when we're on our own and in our dark spaces or whatever, just remember the hope that Christ brings, the hope that Christ's birth brought. It leads us to Easter, the death and resurrection of our Savior. And there's this beautiful, like it's just a gift that keeps on giving, literally. the message of hope and peace. So yeah, I hope you guys can enjoy it for that.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Okay, so a couple things before we take off. One, I just want to shout out Jeff Muir, who's, I can tell he's listening. I missed mentioning him, but he's been working on projects I've been a part of for like almost 20 years. And he's a killer engineer and recording guy, but he also is really good at like discerning what needs to happen in a moment. And so he's kept us very efficient through this process. And he's also worked really hard to get stuff out in time for Christmas this year, amidst of a lot of other busy stuff. So a huge thanks to Jeff.
Woo,
he did an amazing job mixing it. And I remember when the first time I heard, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was What Child Is This? The first time I heard that mix, I was like, Jeff, it's like 99% done. It was like, and that's rare. Like usually the first mix, there's a bunch of stuff that you just like, you have to keep doing passes of it, right? And so he's like, through the pandemic, he has made so many mixes of so many tracks. Every weekend he would mix. And so his like muscles of mixing, there's a little alliteration, I guess, are very strong. They're very strong muscles. Okay, so thank you, Jeff. Second thing I wanted to mention is we already know what our next release is.
Oh, we do.
I'm not going to spill the beans, but pay attention in the month of February. In the month of February, we are releasing our next release. Yes. So, yeah. So it is the only hint I'll give. It's already recorded from a live gathering moment we had this year, and it was a really special moment. And it makes sense for us to release it in February. That's all I'm gonna say. If you want to do the math on that, you can try and figure it out. All right. But I think that's it, guys. Thanks for joining us. It was really fun to have you guys in the comments here and hanging out with us. We are going to post this later, so if you, for some reason, want to watch it again, you can. But thanks, guys. You guys did a great job on this EP. I'm really proud of y'all. And I really hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to be a super great friend, keep sharing it and getting the word out that it's out.
And tag us on Instagram.
Sure, yeah, we'd love to see you guys enjoy it. That would mean a lot. And you can also, we have a playlist that we're going to share that has our songs on it. So if you're looking for Christmas music to spin, we've got one for you. And we'll get that out to you. All right. Okay, thanks everybody.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.